Niner, Niner, You feel that jubilation, right? It's good. It's fun to talk football after the 49ers do what they're supposed to do, and especially, fam, that was a winning team we just beat up. And I mean beat them up, too. I mean, the Rams got whooped from first quarter to the fourth quarter. They had no chance. I can't get over it. Deebo. You know, Deebo ought to come into the stadium in Jacksonville and just come out. Actually, they should have a guy on the field just grab the mic from him. Finally, the Deebo has come back to Jacksonville. George Kittle, of course, would take exception to that because, what? Wait a minute. And Kittle, of course, would run out on the field and it'd be like smackdown, you know. Match coming up, it'd be hilarious. I know, right? Ronbo, get your imagination under control. And fam, here's the story, though. 49ers think Elijah Mitchell will play Sunday. Now, I'd already started crying and everything else as soon as I heard about the finger and procedure taking place to fix his finger. I said, no, Lord, please, why us all the time? They won't stop holding Nick Bosa. I don't have a right tackle. And now you're going to take Elijah Mitchell away from me. I was all into it. You know what I'm saying? It was over as far as I was concerned. So, you know, Fred Warner admits to his declining play. And people have been talking about this lately, but I didn't really pay much attention. I knew he was not looking like Fred, but I didn't really know it was enough to draw enough attention for the writers to get involved. Guess it did. You know how PFF is. PFF is watching everything you do, you know. But the Niners have faced serious personnel injury issues every week. Every Sunday, Thursday, Monday, it doesn't matter. This goes all the way back to before Harbaugh left. We have injury issues every week. The team is a budding star, though, in rookie running back Elijah Mitchell. Since training camp, Mitchell is redefined, fam, the term tough. Everybody in that locker room needs to look at Elijah Mitchell and pattern your own. I mean, everything you do should be patterned after that rookie. My God. You know what? I thought he was probably healing up from everything he's sustained as an injury from training camp. He hasn't. Everything still hurts. But look at man. So the 49ers top running back hasn't played a week healthy all season long. That's the bottom line. Coach Kyle Shanahan is hoping that Mitchell repaired broken finger and all may play this Sunday. Kyle Brown says he plays through everything else. A finger's like the least of the things he's gotten hurt. So Kyle says he's hoping he plays this Sunday after a short week against the Jaguars. Meanwhile, All-Pro Fred Warner answers questions about lately playing less than Fred Warner-ish in this 2021 season. Tonight, we'll be taking your phone call for your take on whether the Niners should continue to lean heavily on the injured Elijah Mitchell for this particular week. And are you concerned about Fred Warner? Fam, I got to tell you, Fred Warner was Pro Bowl PFF's highest graded linebacker in 2020 when Fred earned a career-high overall grade of 88.6, which launched him right onto the Pro Bowl All-Pro first team. Performance earned Warner a big-time contract, too, extension worth up to $95 million. And I'm not talking about 1,000. Warner's PFF grade has dropped since then to 70.2 this season, making him the NFL's 8th highest. And that's not a standard that Fred wants to be hanging around too long. 8th highest graded linebacker among those with over 300 snaps. That's not Fred Warner football, fam. You and I both know that. Fred admits that he is in a slump. He admitted it, but it's not because of a lack of effort. I spoke with reporters before today's practice and was asked to offer a self-assessment. Warner responded saying, I could give a very detailed answer. I could go on and on about that. I think the short answer is I could be better. And I always look back to, are you getting better or getting worse? Last year I was playing at a high level, obviously All-Pro, Pro Bowl. Am I doing that right this second? I would say so. I'd say we have 8 games left that I can prove that I can be better, be a better player for this team, for myself. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to just putting my head down and grinding these last 8 games. Unquote. Fred, you go get it, man. I got nothing but faith in you. I know you can do it. I don't know what's going on, but you can do this. And, people always said, man, once a player gets paid, man, all of a sudden he can't play no ball. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's coincidence, but it seems to be that way to a very widespread degree, doesn't it? But Monday night against the Rams was the 4th time Warner graded lower than 60 points, 60.0 in a game this season. By comparison, he graded lower than 60 just 3 times all last season. Of course, PFF grades can be subjective. It should be taken as the gospel truth, fam. We all know that. And every time we do question it, because we're watching the game and PFF is taking them down to the dirt in some of these evaluations they come up with, and you always say, was it that bad? So, but it paints a picture, though, of Warner's struggles. And Fred admits that he can't pinpoint the reason for his drop in play this season, and went on to say, quote, it's one of the most frustrating things in the world because you think that you're putting in more work, you're being more detailed in what you do, and for some reason, the results just don't show up for you. That's just what it's been. Not that I'm not working, and I believe that too. He goes to say, I'm putting that work out there. I'm doing what I think I need to be doing. It comes together. I know it's going to come together. I feel like I still continue to play my style and put good things on tape. I've got to dial in on the details and shoot and shoot. You tell Fred's been living out in the mid. Shoot and shoot. With a doubt, you've just got to go harder, work harder, unquote. That's true, Fred. That's true, man. I believe in you, Fred. I think you'll be okay. I really do. Go out there and show them something this week against Jacksonville. And nobody's going to take it seriously because it is Jacksonville. And, if you would have done that against the Rams, they would say, whoa, Fred is back. But, it's okay, Fred. It's, After signing his massive deal, though, Fred admits that he felt some pressure to prove his worth early in the season. I got a feeling, fam, most guys who just get paid, they go in and they start overthinking everything they do. They try to invent the wheel again. I mean, you were already great. You don't need to just do anything but continue to be great. Some things you can tweak, but just know this. You're tweaking to get better, not alter. Just get better. And when I say that, the fine line difference between altering something and getting better is now you're overthinking. You're over-evaluating yourself. You're going toward perfections that aren't necessary. You made the Pro Bowl. That means you're already frigging perfect. Just continue to polish. But don't be unsatisfied with everything you do and overdo it. And then, of course, as coaches say, hey, you're overtraining. But rarely did coach ever tell me I was overtraining, though. I was that dude that was like kind of naturally okay, and I thought I could get away with that a lot of times and goofed off in practice. But that's, of course, that's why I didn't make it to an all-pro. A professional level, because football is fun for me. But about that, Warner did say, quote, it probably hit me a little bit, but I'm past it. I'm looking to just get better as a player. That's it, unquote. Warner acknowledges that his current slump is for sure one of the biggest challenges of his career. But Fred, the writers, man, they're not gonna, you ain't gonna get no break, man. So you got to come on back strong, starting now. And I believe he will. Coach Kyle Shanahan revealed that Elijah Mitchell was undergoing a procedure to repair a finger fracture sustained in the team's victory over the Rams. You already know about that. Everybody in the Niner Empire knows about that. People are hanging wreaths outside the door. I mean, it's not over yet, man. The 49ers aren't dead. However, Coach wasn't eliminating the possibility that Mitchell might play this weekend against the Jags or even practice. Earlier today, he said that, but I'm sure he sat him out. Come on, Coach, calm down. Calm it down, don't go stupid on us, Coach. Let him rest. Even if he didn't hurt his finger, you let Elijah Mitchell take some time off. The boy is carrying the backfield, Shanahan told reporters today that Mitchell would not take part in the first practice of the week, but believes he will be good for Sunday's game. And he went on to say, quote, he just had the procedure yesterday. And today he's not good enough to practice. I think he'll go Sunday, but we've got to see day to day. Jeff Wilson Jr., Trenton Cannon, and the other rookie, Trey Sermon, are the healthy available running backs. Michael Hasty was inactive against the Rams, as you know, due to an ankle injury. He did not practice today. Shanahan also revealed that the Niners are opening the practice windows for Dre Greenlaw and Kwaski T. Greenlaw was placed on the IR on September 18th due to that core muscle injury that he sustained. After that, that was a pretty pick off. We had to make Jared Goff feel at home. We're back from Cali. Hey, Jared, what's up, baby? We missed you back in Cali, boy. Bam! Oh! Greenlaw was that back in September. Tart landed the IR on October 30th due to that knee injury. Coach Shanahan is hopeful both will be available against the Jags. But, Coach added that Tart doesn't automatically start immediately if he is available, though. Both Talanoa, Hufanga, and Tart may play on Sunday, but he hasn't said who's starting yet. Shanahan said, quote, I like Huff a lot. I think he's played well. No, Tart doesn't automatically get the starting position. We're not sitting here trying to replace Tart either. I think Tart's played at a high level for us for a number of years. He could do a bunch of things, but even before he got hurt, we were trying to get Huff in there, too, because of what Huff has brought to the table. And we'll see how the week goes this week. I've got to see where Tart's at and where Tart's at. But I expect them both to play if Tart's healthy, unquote. Fam, Hufanga's got some things he's got to work on, but that boy brings it, though. He messes up every now and then, but not as much as he does well. So, also, if you're worried about Tom Compton continuing to be the only answer at right tackle that each and every one of us are, I want to hear somebody say, no, I think Tom Compton does a great job out there. Nobody's going to say that. Every time he goes out there, it scares people to death. But rookie Jalen Moore, who left Sunday's game with a knee injury and did not return, did practice today. He was limited, but he was out there. Let's go, Jalen. Let's go, man. I'm telling you. Other battered and bruised Niners included Deebo Samuel. He's got a shin thing going on, and Josh Norman, his ribs. They were also limited today. But, fam, here's a question for the night. We can tackle anything else you want to add to it. Start Mrs. Mitchell's baby boy Elijah this week, or let Jeff and Trey handle the Jags, or rest Elijah this week and save him for the Vikings is my question. Because as far as I'm concerned, it seems the Jags don't like to play the run. And they got some good guys back in there, but I don't know what the problem is, but they were getting ran on this. I was looking at that game last night, man, and Indy was just running. We're talking about Taylor, though. Taylor runs on everybody. I don't care who's out there. Taylor will run on the Tampa Bay Bucks. They don't know it yet, but if they see him, and the Bucks, they pride themselves in just taking, man, come up here running nothing. Boy, we take your behind apart. But no, yeah, I want to see that. And also, fam, do you have a reason to believe Fred Warner will pull up out of this current funk? All right. Guerrero, mi amigo. He said, Ronbo, I didn't have faith on I didn't have faith on my Niners. I accept for my mistake. Go Niners. Let's beat Jags. Guerrero, thanks for the contribution. Hey, William Roberts, I got a kick out of this. I was zooming down through there real quick because I don't have time because I want to get to the phones, right? But fam, I appreciate chat. I love you. But William Roberts says, hey, wait, what's up, fam? This game doesn't mean nothing until we go on a winning streak. William, I know what you meant. But this streak will only continue. It will mean something. This game means everything this week to continue the streak, right? The Vikings coming up, right? That's going to be a bigger contest, a bigger test. And then, of course, after that, I think we go back into Hawksville. Here we go. Boy, I hesitate. I ain't checked. In fact, I ain't checked out the dark one. Ain't been around for a while, man. I'll tell you, man. Where is it, man? Let me get plugged in here. I don't know why I unplugged this. Yes. Psst, the dark one. Psst, come in. See, the dark one. Dark one in the house. Is he?
The dark one is finally back.
We've been waiting on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Fam, good to hear from you. Yeah, go ahead.
Good to hear from you. How you been?
I was in anxiety and grief and thinking about going to the doctor to get some medication or a prescription of some kind. But you know what? Since, this game, I canceled my medical appointments and things. And I'm telling you, fam, I'm feeling pretty good about this team. They look like they found themselves. They had an identity out there. J-Dub lost his mind on defense. We looking good, man. Well, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that that game was spectacular. I liked it that Jimmy Ward came back and he showed off. He showed off, and Elijah Mitchell has been doing wonderful work for us. I think we should rest him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Start Wilson and Trey and see what they can do for us.
And they need to be shame enough to step up, don't they? I mean, you guys are playing because Elijah can't. And you need to keep that. That's the real reality of this situation. Now, you go in there and you go represent us, and you better keep up what Elijah's been doing. Put some pressure on him. Jeffrey Wilson, you got to worry about. Trey Sermon, I'm concerned with, though, Z. I don't know. Is he made for this offense?
From what I've seen, I think he's just not. His head is not in the game. Because if Shanahan hasn't been, every time, I'm not gonna lie, every time we do put him on the field, he does have some explosiveness. You know what I'm saying? He does have some plays where he looks good. But I guess he's just not the Kyle Shanahan guy. Even though they did draft him, they didn't think Elijah Mitchell was going to outdo Trey. So the fact is, they might as well stick with Mitchell.
Yeah, fam, you know what? Trey, maybe the inside zone run. Don't ask him to run the stretch. That's Elijah's territory. Because you need to have certain instincts to run that. You need to know to find. You need to be able to survey the field and find that gap. Even in small little creases, you got to hit the accelerator immediately as soon as you've seen that. Trey is out there thinking. If you're thinking as a running back in Kyle Shanahan's system and not going naturally like Elijah does, you're gonna struggle.
That's right. That's right. And on Fred Warner, I think we're gonna see a little bit upclimb him this Sunday. We're gonna see a little bit progression on him this Sunday against the Jags. I think he's going to do better.
And then we can't take him. Jags look a little tougher than, they can't get third. They can't convert on third down for some odd reason. I don't know if that's because they're playing tough defenses. They don't have a lot of explosive plays. Trevor Lawrence's accuracy is questionable a lot. We could see some more picks this weekend if the 49ers continue to play like they did last week, because God knows that Stafford may be suffering, but he ain't bad when it comes to accuracy. So, I'm looking forward to that game, especially with D-Dub back.
What I've realized is we need Jimmy Ward. We need all our guys healthy in order for us to make it a playoff run. Like, once we get Greenlaw back, once we get Tart back, we're going to really have a good time watching these games.
Z, before this game, though, did you realize how important Jimmy Ward was, though? See, Dub is, to me, I always loved him. Even when everybody was trashing him, I said, I don't know, that boy can play, though. And then all of a sudden, he is, looking real good. So, But how did you feel about Dub?
Last year, he was doing the same thing to golf. He was fumbling golf, he was doing all types of things last year.
Hey, G, you caught that interview, right? Dub says, I don't know why McVay, he just be coming at me on every play. I don't understand why he ain't got any more respect for me than that. But Jimmy killed him, and with a better quarterback, so to speak.
Crazy.
Woo! God, I love that.
And Deebo Samuel is a beast. It's over. Deebo Samuel, he's our number one. He's been our number one, and now he let everybody know, I'm Deebo. I'm coming to take it.
He stays healthy. He's Pro Bowl all day. All day. We got a Pro Bowl wide receiver. Ooh-wee. Hey. Whoa. So, I can't wait to see what he does next. And this is only first half of the season. Deebo's go eclipse. Wait a minute. How many yards, Z, is D got right now? Ain't he around 1,000? He's got to have at least 900.
Yeah, I think he got 900 off of Monday night.
Yes.
Before that, he was 8. He was roughly 8. Now he should be 9 and some change.
Ooh, here we come. This is the 1,000 Z. We're about to witness the first 1,000-yard receiver we've had in a long time. Oh,
right.
Man. Wow.
The last one was Crabtree, right? No, Anquan, sorry.
Yeah. Look how long. Same kind of guy. But D's a little more athletic. He's got that kind of strength. But, And see, real quick, because we got a minute left. What do you think about the media not giving the 49ers any credit? In fact, they're trashing Jimmy G, but they're clowning the Rams. And Clinton Green, you're right. They're clowning the Rams like the Rams just quit. They just gave up. Did they get an ass whooping or did they give up?
No, they just got their ass whooped. That's plain and simple. Sometimes you get your ass whooped for being not good. You know what I'm saying? And they was talking all this hype for getting OBJ, Von Miller, and all you kept hearing in the media, oh, this defense is about to be great. Nah, they didn't look great to me on Monday.
And that had nothing to do with OBJ and Stafford. That defense was getting lit up. And granted, we was keeping that ball out there and working them like we had that defense out there all day. And that's how you beat a team up, you know? I love it. Run that ball, Kyle. People crying about, man, we ain't going downfield. Man, look, let me tell you one thing. Wearing that defense out running the ball is key. Every team wants to do that. And
that's how you get the defense tired. You got to get the defense tired in order for you to do your play action, for you to open up the middle of the field. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And the 49ers prove that in spades. Zay, good to hear from you. I'm going to look for you. Hey. We got fun with the score this weekend. And we can still go WL. You can put numbers in there. But Zay, good to hear from you again, fam. Let me see you this Friday.
I'll be back. Like I said, Dark One always come back.
All right. Have a great night, fam.
Dark One out.
Dark One's out. Hey, Monroe.
What's going on?
Monroe, man, I'm sitting back here still grinning after that Monday night win. I love winning on Monday night. But Monroe,
yeah.
You know, the thing is we don't want to hurt Elijah Mitchell any further. I'm thinking I want to sit him down this week and tell Trey and the rest of those guys, look, man, y'all got to fill up them shoes, that rookie shoes. Come on, coach, don't mess with this. I'm just saying. And I'm dependent on you guys. All right, can you get this done? Tell me you can. And also, Fred Warner's like, he may. I hope he doesn't get into his feelings too much. This is what I'm worried about. Is Fred going to be okay?
Fred going to be okay. He's going to be okay. He's a Pro Bowler.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you know, man, everybody had Fred Warner had since he started had a multiple good years.
Yeah.
Right? This is his first rough little year.
And it's a rough
little year
for him. But a lot of people still ain't keeping up with Fred. You know, but we're expecting him to go to that level, that Fred level.
Yeah, you know, it happens to the best. You know, he ain't never had a sophomore slump. People got to remember that.
That's right. He got better. Got crazy good in his second year.
Yeah, so I mean, he's still a human being. He's a great linebacker, but he's still a human being.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but he gonna work at it. He gonna be all right. He gonna bounce back.
You know what? How did Fred look in week one? Do you remember? How did he look in week one? I can't.
Well,
the reason I ask that question is because
think about
his dude has been missing. I wonder did that kind of affect him?
That's what I was gonna say. It kind of affect him, just like Patrick Willis. He was kind of struggling when Navarro Bowman was hurt.
Yeah,
it's almost like the same thing. But Fred Warner gonna be all right, man. He gonna be all right.
Monroe, you know what? We may have put our finger on this. Is Fred trying to compensate for some of the things that Alshar can't do that he could trust? You know what? I just realized that might be part of it. And Alshar looks good to me out there, but Fred probably said, Dre's my dude. I ain't got to do nothing but take care of me. He'll take care of everything else I ain't taking care of. I wonder if I think that might be it. Dre's got to get back out there. We'll see. This will be displayed soon.
The running game was nice, and we need to keep running the football. But I was always saying like these games, that we've been losing. I was like, why why we so pass heavy?
Got behind, Monroe.
You know,
I keep telling people.
I was
The game plan changes as soon as you get behind, and that's what happened to the Rams. They got behind early, and you notice all they did was throw the ball. And that's what happens. You got to catch up, and that ruins the game plan.
You know, I mean, I was talking about. I'm not talking about the Rams game. I'm talking about
All of
before this game.
No.
Yeah, like why didn't we run the football more? And you know how he had Deebo in the backfield, and you know how he got creative with it. You know how just like in 2019 when we put Kittle in the backfield, you put different. You show different formations and you know all the little crazy stuff Shanahan create, all the little run creation. Like that's our identity. Run the football and play hard-nosed defense. That's our identity. You know,
every team wishes they could. But like I say, it screws up in the first quarter when you're down 14, 17. Now, all of a sudden, you've got to play catch-up, and that's when you start to take the game quicker. And speed, of course, is to score as fast as you can. So, you know, hopefully the 49ers defense can keep that game intact until the offense starts to roll. And then you can keep that ball on the ground all day. Yeah, and that's what they did.
I want to shout out to what happened, Rudy. What happened?
Pick on the other Rams fans. Rudy's actually cool, Monroe. He is. He came in and congratulated us afterward. He wasn't talking no trash before the game. In fact, he had some doubts he was voicing. Rudy's changed. He's not like he was a couple of years ago.
I'm still gonna mess with him.
You can do that, but he is cool. But, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Because, you know, he was talking big trash back then. He was talking super smack.
Man, he was. But he's mellowed out. I don't know what brought that on. I think Rudy doesn't have a lot of faith in trying to buy a championship either. You know, because that's what they're trying to do in L.A. You know, every superstar that's available, buy him. Get him in here. All right. Got OBJ, got Von Miller.
Ronbo, I'm gonna get off this phone so you can have your other callers.
All right, fam. Monroe, great to hear from you, fam. I'll be back Friday looking for you too. You know this.
Niner gang.
Yeah. All right, fam. Bubba, man, you. Bubba says Rudy found Jesus. That's just cold. Ice, baby. Too cold. Hey, ice.
What up, dog?
Man, I'm telling you, man.
Yo, what up, man?
You know,
hey, yo,
like
man.
Having fun.
Hey, check this out.
Yo.
You know what Deebo did?
What?
And he's been doing all season long, but he really did to the Rams and Jalen Ramsey. This is what he did to him. You got him my 40, man.
Yeah.
That's my bike, man.
He did, didn't he? And then when the Rams went to the bus, they gonna cry when they get in the bus.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, he told us that, man. He said, what you got on my 40, man?
Hey,
yo, stole him out, Deebo.
But Ice, why didn't Jalen Ramsey? I thought they were gonna put him on Deebo. They had Jalen Ramsey on everybody but Deebo.
No, they tried. That's why Shanahan can't move it around all over the place. He couldn't keep him.
He couldn't keep shifting him around. Huh?
I mean, you can't constantly shifting around. You keep shifting around, you're gonna mess the whole defense up.
But
you know what I did see?
He didn't even play George Kittle. I'm trying to figure because
he was on Ayuk most of the night.
Right?
He was on Ayuk most of the night. Because I guess they didn't want nobody to get beat deep. You know, with Jalen Ramsey takes away, part of the field, but that wasn't the case. But the case was this. George Kittle was blocking this. Was putting, man, he pancaked Von Miller straight up, pancaked him, and I mean a stack of with some Miss Butterworth syrup on top. Like he did him dirty. He did him straight dirty. Like I'm looking at the game, I'm watching. George is a beast. He does that. And Von Miller's not the same Von Miller. Now I'm not going. He can't.
His ankle.
Now back in the day, he would have did that to him. Now he can't. He's up in age. He's not the same guy.
Yeah,
he's just not the same guy.
What is Von?
But
33?
at the same time, yeah. But injuries, all that, time, all that stuff. He's just not the same dude.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
saying
agree.
dude.
Yeah.
Nah. That's why I never let him go. Look, saying guy. You know,
And the
OBJ.
Rams-
I don't know why they got him either.
I know.
That was a waste. That was a waste of money too. Like you grabbing dudes that you just got. You're grabbing names. You're not grabbing players to fit your situation.
Right?
That's the problem. You can't do that. So for our situation, that's the one thing we stayed away from, was running out there grabbing names, and that was a good thing. We didn't really need OBJ because that would have just been a monkey rich. If they wanted to get him, they would have went and got him. You know, if they want these other guys, they would have went and got him, but they didn't. They stick to what we already have. And if it doesn't go all our fans out, then we know we ain't losing nothing. We got a bunch of cap space because all those guys won't get re-signed. We'll probably sign about 600 dudes. The rest of everybody else be gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Hufunga's definitely gonna ball because he was hit. You see that hit he put on the wide out at the end of the play before the play ended?
He always leaves his
ass.
fingerprints on every play he's
That's
involved
that Ronnie
in.
Lott type thing. We need. See, this is the thing, and I'm gonna say this, man. Yo, dog. Well, you know this too. The 49ers' identity is being physical.
Mm-hmm.
Period. End of story. There's no other way to put about it. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is irrelevant. Listen, let me tell you something. I'd rather see them lose being physical than to lose any other way.
Looking like
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they
so
did
at least
against
you
the
go down fighting.
Yeah. And that's
They
why what's his name got put
smacked
out.
them in the mouth too.
And that's why.
But that's the thing.
Dre Kirkpatrick, they sent his butt packing. That getting stepped on and ran
yeah.
over. Oh man, we don't play that here, man. You got to go.
Nah,
Thanks
man,
anyway.
we don't need no wusses here, man. You gotta, we don't need no wuss here, man. You gotta play ring ding dong with these cats, man. You know what I'm saying? You in the NFC, dog, and you better believe Dallas is playing. Dallas is balling. You know what I'm saying? And you got Carlos is balling too. I ain't taking that from them either. But the thing about it is, we got caught up with what everybody else is doing, not worrying about what we do.
Yep.
That's why we started losing. We were so caught up trying to match what everybody else is doing. You can't change the identity of your team with your team has been.
Amen to that. Be who you are.
You can't. You be who you are. 2019, you was physical. Last year, you was physical. And in a losing season, you still was physical. Why stop now? Or your dogs are back.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody else is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Greenlaw's coming back. Oh yeah, it's gonna be some shit going down. It's about. I'm gonna tell you something. This is one thing about the NFL. You know this. A lot of teams start off hot in the beginning.
Every year.
The first half of the season is gonna be nothing. It's the first half. Let me tell you something. If you can be good, the first half of the season be say 4-3, 4-4, and then get hot afterwards. That's the most dangerous team to worry about.
You're peaking at the right time, going toward the playoffs. That's what you want to do.
Exactly. Now we get, and plus all our guys are coming back at the right time. Yep. That's the most beautiful thing. Yep. And then play the Lord, nothing else happens. Everything else still stays pace, and they can build off of this loss. I really truly believe, though. I believe they finally found themselves. This game, they just won. They found themselves.
They look like the 49ers.
Real to real, I think night of game, I think Deebo is our offensive leader.
Oh, hell yeah.
He is.
But what a great combo. George and Deebo, because it used to be George with the upcoming youngster Deebo. Now Deebo's out there running things. Yeah.
Deebo, man, I'm telling you, this is the new saying, night of game. What y'all got on our 40? That's the new saying right now for the 49ers. What y'all better be saying that shit. They better be saying it in the stands. What you got on our 40? Number 19's here.
He's going to give you more than 19 problems, too.
19 problems. What you got on our 40? That's our bite, Unc. That's how we gotta go at these dudes. We can't be soft. That game had me so hyped. I'm so proud of them because this is who they are. This is who they've been since 2019. Mm-hmm. Everything else running around crying and whining. Oh, this man, listen. This is the NFL, man. This is a big boys club.
That's why Dre
Y'all been smacking these.
is on his way to his next team right now. That's not
Man,
49er
if he
football,
get a
Dre.
next team,
Get your butt
It
up
ain't.
off the ground, man. What you doing? Get over here and sit
It ain't.
down.
It ain't. Did you see how physical the offensive line was?
Mm-hmm.
And both of them? Oh, my God. Where's this been at? Answer me, dog. Tell me something.
I tell you, Aaron
asking
Donald.
Ronbo, tell me, man, where has this been?
Aaron Donald doesn't.
Do you
want to
think?
talk about
Let me ask you a serious question, though. All BS aside.
Real quick, because we got to go.
I know. Do you think, and all the callers too, do you think Kyle kind of effed around too much instead of sticking to what he knows?
No, I don't. I think Kyle was trying to adjust to the personnel he had. And you know what? Everybody can't pull off what the guys on the field right now can pull off. You know, we don't have another Jimmy Ward. We don't have a number 2 George Kittle. And right now, it don't look like we definitely don't have a number 2 Deebo. So, you know, when these guys are missing like they are, it plays with Kyle's mind, and he tries to do things to compensate. And they don't always work. And on the defense, D'Amico says, give me back Jimmy Ward, and I'll beat you. And that's all apparently he needed. Freddie, we got to go, though, fam. Let's get back into this Friday, all right, and explore a little more.
All right.
Right.
Name the games the house. Where's the what you got on our 40?
That's my game, punk.
How about, dog?
Like ice. Oh God, this is fun. And Bubble says Deebo, Elijah, George. Good. Get Ayuk going. Hey, Bubble, that pretty pass. Jimmy sailed over into a spot. It was like the rendezvous and two ships passing in the night. Boom. Picked that off and kept rolling. I said, oh, somebody's got it. Somebody's got it now. That's how you do BA. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, Jamal.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jamal, man, I'm sitting back here tripping, man, because, like, you know, we haven't been beating anybody but teams that. Jamal, you got some sound going on behind you. Can you lower that volume?
That's his TV. I don't know if he's still watching.
He's probably like, my sister used to be that. She used to go to sleep with the TV up. Volume, you could hear it all the way across the street, and somehow she'd be asleep. All right. Anyway, Jamal, we'll try to deal with it. Anyway, look at this game. I'm a little concerned about Elijah Mitchell playing this weekend, and I wonder if you are. And is Fred Warner going to be okay? Is this just a momentary lapse in perfection that you're getting from him?
It's a little funky going through. I think he gets out of it next week. I think he's going to be the same Fred Yabba-Dabba-Doo we've been talking about in a few years past. So I think he gets out that funk. And we'll see a whole different Fred Warner.
Yeah, he's too good. Jamel, you know what I do
Very
think,
good.
and I was just talking to Monroe, it may have something to do with his sidekick. Now, I don't know if he's concerned that Alshar can't do the things Dre can do, so he's trying to overcompensate by taking care of any of those loose ends that Alshar might be leaving out, and trying to do his job at the same time. I'm waiting for Dre to come back to see what that looks like, and then I'll my theory will be right, I guess. But go ahead.
I'm thinking, man, hey, I want to give a shout out to the D-line for playing lights out. The offensive line, lights out. How many sacks did the O-line give up?
One, I think. There's one. I know it wasn't two, but I think it was one.
One. See, like I said, when the game is won in the trenches, and they did a hell of a job Monday night. One sack, and they just manhandled those boys.
And don't forget about the turnover differential too. But we had them turnover after turnover. J-Dub.
Yep. That's right. 2 picks and 1 to the house. Good job, Jay. And like I said before I go, man, it's just I felt so good to finally get that win. It's kind of like letting that belch out. You know what I mean? It felt so good to get that win. Now we can piggyback on it and get a winnable game against hapless Jaguar squad. I think that this could be a tough game because we're going to Florida, we're playing the Jaguars, and they seem don't take it for granted, though. Let's get it going. Let's see if we can get these dubs going.
You know, and you're right. I hope the 49ers do not for one moment, if they've learned anything, don't go in there half-stepping, and don't be relaxing this week thinking, man, you know what, let's just y'all chill out. Let's just stay intense. Because I knew the 49ers would play good against the Rams. I didn't know they were going to play that good, but I knew they'd play the Rams. Two reasons, right? NFC rival, and the Rams are sitting on top of the heap. If the 49ers get fired up to play anybody, it's going to be the Rams. And I don't know why they couldn't take that same attitude against the Cardinals, but, you know.
Or Seattle.
Yeah. Well, Seattle was just a strange game. I don't know. I can't wait till they play again. I think the 49ers won't play that again.
Are we at home against Seattle the next time, or
no? We got to go to their place.
Are we in?
We got to go.
Okay.
We got to go to Seattle. That's okay. The 12th, he can't stop the inevitable. The Seattle looks terrible. I mean, butt awful. I don't know how much longer they can look butt awful. Russell Wilson may be a little out of shape, but they still. Otherwise, the defense is not anything special. Jamal Adams. They made a mime out of it, a meme. Jamal Adams actually got an INT? He never does.
What? Oh, I mean, it took you that long? Oh, my God.
That's not what he does. Adams ain't nothing but a linebacker.
Oh, my goodness. Well, maybe they should switch his position then.
Too light. He plays linebacker, but he's not supposed to be. One of the defensive issues is their safety is too busy playing beat up people instead of using any kind of finesse when it's time to back up. As a safety in the box, you have a lot of jobs. Jamal only does one.
Right. Boy. Yeah, well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead, man. You guys have a good night, and I'm going to see y'all Friday.
Looking forward to it, Jamel. You have a good night, too, fam.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And, oh, man, Texas boy. Hey, Bethel, come on in, man.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Bethel, man, it's fun week. You know, we muted Don Berg, can't come in and say Detroit against the world. The Rams can no longer say that they can be confident about winning the Super Bowl this year. All the writers and analysts, I'm watching all the shows. Bethel, you know, after we lose, I will not watch NFL Network. I will not watch Fox. I won't watch any of those sports network because the first thing they do is go after the 49ers. It's like nobody else in the NFL matters. Oh, the 49ers are out there doing things that make no sense again. Why would they do it? Blah, 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 blah. And I say, click. People, leave my team alone.
Yeah, I do the same thing, Ronbo. Don't worry about it. We just don't want to watch that shit.
God. And they talk so much trash about how great the Rams are. What about this week? I know they were hurt. Robert Woods wasn't there. Okay. Hey, Bethel, how long do we play without our star players? Nobody gives us any break. They give us no excuses.
Nope.
They don't say anything nice.
Nope.
It's just the 49ers are a struggling club. Okay, you guys, that's fair. Go ahead.
It's funny how when Jimmy throws the interception, they blame everything on Jimmy.
Oh.
But when Stafford throw interception, they want to blame OBJ. Like, OBJ didn't throw it over there.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Stafford did.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why are they not blaming Matt Stafford for that interception if he's the one who threw it.
They're going to give the Rams every excuse, Bethel. Get ready for. I've been watching excuses for the last couple of days. They said the Rams just stunk up the place. That's the only reason why they lost. They didn't get outplayed.
They're already talking. they're already talking about that OBJ is already causing trouble in the locker room because of what Matt Stafford said. And then Baker Mayfield comes out with a statement saying that, a quarterback, has to throw it to OBJ, and it's kind of tough on a quarterback because you have to throw it to him.
I've been just really scrolling through the dailies. I gotta go back. Oh, I gotta post that up.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Bethel, thanks for letting me know. Oh
Deebo
my God.
And then Deebo has 979, and Cooper Kupp has 1,000. I didn't really see his score, but it was over 1,000.
He's been doing well.
So so with this game right here, he could reach the 1,000 mark.
20.
Bethel, and then
20
the Rams
more
have
yards.
the bye, so he
72.
could probably catch up.
Less than 30 yards. Bethel, I see that in the first quarter. You've seen the Jaguars, right? Can't make too much about the Jaguars look like, but the Jaguars, I think they could be scored on, maybe at will.
Yeah, they could. It's just that our defense and our offense can't take them lightly. That's the only thing that they can do. And I think on their side of the running back, I think they have our old running back.
Carlos. I saw Carlos.
Carlos Hyde. There we go.
Carlos can be playing hard too, Bethel. He's going to be playing hard as he can too. He's going to try to hurt us. You know that, right?
Yeah. But our defense is going to not let that happen.
I hope so. Because DJ Jones is looking
good.
And
then there was a funny post of they had all the Rams, all-star right there on the top, and they had Jimmy in the bottom, and they said, "Yeah, you still can't beat me." With all that all-star team.
ESPN and Stephen A. just really trashed G. Just trashed him. All he was doing throwing passes from me to you, Stephen H. I mean, come on. You and I can go out there and do that. I said, well, you guys tear it up, go nuts. I wish you would step out of that field and try to throw a pass. Go ahead.
I don't know if you realize in this game, the difference is that Jimmy was getting the ball out
quick.
In the fast, quick. When we went to the Super Bowl run, what stat that Jimmy had? He was the quickest one to get released the ball quick.
Mm-hmm. And he was getting the ball quick, throwing into tight windows.
Yeah.
That pass, I don't know who that was. I didn't think that pass was possible. He replayed us. Damn, that was a scary pass. But he got it in there.
And look at Matt Stafford. He was throwing the ball high. He was doing all this, and nobody says nothing about it. But Jimmy does it, and they're over there saying a bunch of shit. But Matt Stafford does it, nobody says nothing.
Yeah, he's Matt Stafford. You gotta get a certain amount of respect. And Tom Brady, okay? Tom Brady does not have Gronk. He doesn't have AB. And he looks kind of average nowadays, doesn't he?
and look at Tom Brady. He only lasted in this interview 2 seconds before he left the media.
No, he did a Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Hey, Bethel. Meanwhile, it gets worse. While Tom is sticking the place up, over in New England, the guy that nobody wanted to draft is looking like a candidate for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, he is. He's doing, but you got to give Bill Belichick credit for doing, and then plus, look at the playmakers that he has. He has our guy, number 84, making a lot of big plays
Did you see
him.
Kendrick? Yes, I want him back. Oh!
Yeah, imagine if we had him. Ooh, it would have been we would have been a better offense if we had him here. But, he went for the money, and, we can't blame him for that.
No, you can't get mad at that. So, because otherwise we were never going to pay him. And next year he's probably going to get released anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But Bethel, Fred Warner, tell us a little bit about, is Fred going to be okay?
Yeah, Fred's gonna be okay. He just got to clear up his mind and start, concentrating on calling the plays and getting his guys together, and that's it. Because when you worry about too much stuff, sometimes it goes out of you go out of do stuff out of character, and sometimes when you're not line right, even though the guy is there, you can miss him or you can tackle him because you're not lined the way you want to be lined. Mm-hmm. When you're lined in the right place, you have a chance to get the tackle, and you won't miss him.
There you go. So, Fred, I look for Fred to rebound this weekend. Beth, I'm gonna see you Friday and bring your anticipation of what's going to happen on Sunday. All right,
good show, Ronbo, like always. It's the Life of Ronbo Sports. And people, go vote for
Deebo.
I see number 44, Pro Bowl. I think he's all pro, or I think I seen something.
Are we doing
the
Pro Bowl
our guy, fullback.
Okay. Yeah,
I seen that. I seen somebody post that.
Okay. I guess it would be time. It's mid-season, of course. They've got enough games under. Yeah. Okay. All right, fam. I'm gonna see you Friday.
All right.
Night, Bevel.
Good night, Rumble, and let's go Niners.
Yes. Well, Big Show says we deserve the criticism. We are a struggling injured team. Historically, we own the Rams, and that shouldn't be surprising. We beat them. We can still lose 2 to 3 games and miss playoffs. Hashtag stay humble. And that's so true. So I'm just like celebrating moments that we're going to be able to celebrate because, like you say, never know what's going to happen next. Coach's viewpoint. Hey, Coach. He says, hey, Robo, as I said last week, this week's game plan should be to run that rock. Likely not 40-plus times, but at least 30, and our defense has to keep improving week to week. And you know something, Coach? As long as players are coming back, because I really do think he'll never say it, but I get the feeling that Fred, he sort of tries to overcompensate for his sidekick missing, but he shouldn't be doing that because Alshar's been looking good. But Fred's probably still got his mind. My dude's not here. Alshar's solid, but I still need to keep things tight back here. Don't do that, Fred. Just do your thing, man. Do your thing. He'll be fine. Santana. Dun, 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 hey! Santana, man, this game, man, I tell you, you look at Elijah Mitchell, how valuable is he? Should we be risking him this weekend? Because, I know it's the Jags, but I don't know. And also Fred, we've been talking about him a lot. What is your feeling about him?
Fred Warner?
Yeah, he's having a little trouble. He admitted today, I've been lagging. I ain't because I ain't working though. So.
Yeah, I think the whole team has, the whole defense. It's just my hand.
Actually.
But,
yeah.
But I think he's good. He'll be fine. Al-Shair, man, he's flying around though. You can see him pop out the TV.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? And Elijah Mitchell, man. We struck gold again, in the 5th round, Ronbo.
I tell you, that's a magic round. If the 49ers had all their picks in the 5th round, I think I'd be fine. Because that's amazing, year after year.
Yeah, and Ronbo, you said you say you want to sit down Elijah Mitchell for the Jags game.
Yeah, I kind of do because I was watching how it was Taylor though. The Indy was running on the Jags, kind of having a field day. The Indy's got a good running back too. In that one guy, I forget his Agnew or something like that. Anyway, Ronbo,
you got 3 running backs, man. I'm pretty sure you can split those between Jeff Wilson Jr., Elijah Mitchell, and Trey Sermon. But we can't sit back against the Jags, and think it's going to be a walkthrough. I think that we need to, at every single game, man, we gotta perform, you know what I'm saying, and play at a high level, just like we did against the Rams. So
you play them just as hard. I agree. Don't come in there. It's the Jags. No. Man, everybody just stay safe. Don't get hurt out here today. and you lose because you take off the
Yeah,
edge.
no, man. This, and then I was watching the schedule. We're doing a lot of traveling. We're playing the Jags. Then we come back home. We play the Vikings. Then we go to Seattle. Then we come, I believe, back home, and then we fly out to Cincinnati or something. I believe we're doing a lot of back and forth, so that might affect some of the players.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can stay healthy and
East Coast, West Coast, back and forth like that.
Yeah, but yeah, Ronbo, and it was a good win, Ronbo, for sure against the Rams. But like I said, man, it's just one win. I'm not gonna get hyped up about it. I want to see more. I want to see more play consistency from these guys to make me a believer. You know what I'm saying, Ronbo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ronbo, it was nice to beat the Rams, man. I did not expect that at all.
I didn't either. Anybody that says that they thought we were just going to go in and beat the Rams up confidently was kidding. Even I wanted them, but I was still worried. There's no way I was going to sit back and say, yeah, we're going to just run the Rams off the field. I was a little bit of trash talking, but at the same time, tongue in cheek. Because, that's too much. Just until we beat up a stacked team.
I know, but Ronbo, we can't blame ourselves or some of the fans that thought the Niners weren't going to win, because I was one of them. I mean, it's just that what the Niners was giving us wasn't enough, and we just thought we were not going to be able to compete against the Rams,
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it was a nice victory, and I think that we got an easy schedule, and I think we can make a push to playoffs. Like I said, we just got to play good football. We got to play in sync, like we did against the Rams. Not the offense and the defense were playing together.
Mm-hmm.
None of them were making mistakes.
Determined.
Everybody
they was
did
determined. You could see it in their face. They had the game face on from the beginning of that game to next. Y'all think we're going to get butt beat, huh? Let's go. And they went out there and proved, no, we ain't. They can bring anybody.
Yes,
OBJ don't bother us. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
And Ronbo too. One thing too, man. The Kyle went to the running game, which was just amazing, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know what he did, but it was something. It was nice to see, man. That running game was just perfect, man. They couldn't do anything. You can see Aaron Donald just. You can see in his face, man, defeat. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd too,
I know that. Did you see Floyd at the end of the game, Santana?
Yes,
Floyd,
yes.
that was the best scene. I can't find that photo. I've been searching all over the net. Floyd sitting on the bench all by himself. Every last Ram left him sitting out there. They didn't even try to comfort him. He's sitting there with a towel draped over his head, looking like, the hell happened?
Did you see George Kittle pancake Von Miller?
Of course. I got to find that. I'm going to find that on the video and post that up so we can watch that over and over.
That was beautiful. But yeah, Ronbo, you see that though? The running game, man, just gave our defense, to rest up. Every time they'd come in, it was just fresh all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Kyle wanted to run the ball 40 times. That was planned. Keep the Rams off the field. Yes. Let the defense rest. But Santana, you cannot start in the hole. Kyle would do that every week. But you can't get down.
Yeah.
Then you're playing catch up.
Yes.
So.
Yes. And one more thing, Ronbo, moving forward, man, we just gotta let the other teams, man, figure out a way to stop the running game, man. If they can't, because that's our strength, right? The running game. Mm-hmm. Let's just focus on our game and what we do good, and go into every game like that, and let the other team figure us out, man. If they can make them stop you, if they can't, just keep rolling like that, man. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Ronbo,
that's always the plan, And then all of a sudden, all your passing plays are much easier. So, I agree. All right, Santana, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, man. I'll be looking for you Friday and, bring that score. we'll be laughing. We got to be careful about talking trash on Friday, though. I'll see you there.
For sure, man. All right, Ronbo. Later, man. You have a good one.
You too, fam. Thanks. Oh, God. And Emilio.
Hold on. Before we start, you got to kick whoever the hell that is. on there doing that racist shit. What's wrong with him?
I believe he's got more than one account. We got his butt twice. That we are in the 21st century, and you still got people running around like that. It's amazing.
I don't know what is wrong with him. I don't know if he's trying to be funny.
No.
I don't play that. So
no, he means what he says.
Like, I say, if you catch him on the street talking that shit like that, that shit ain't even funny.
See, that's a different story. Now, see, he ain't gonna do that on the street. I promise you, he ain't crazy. That's what the internet did, Emilio. It sort of unleashed every wimp, every coward, every little suck a chance to express himself without any physical harm. You know? So that's right.
Anyway, how you doing?
Hey, doing great. You know why? Because this is a week that we could actually appreciate because we didn't just beat a sorry team. And they didn't have their players. But look who they got on their team, though. Y'all supposed to be bad. You got everybody that's anybody on this team, don't you? What's up? You went and got Matt Stafford. Y'all supposed to be kicking our butt. Stafford looked like, 49ers had him looking like, what? I loved it.
But we done said it before. Our team doesn't suck. It's just for some reason they're not all gelling together. 1 minute, the offense balls out, the defense doesn't play. The defense balls out, offense doesn't play. And then either or, they both fall out, and then we get mistakes from special teams. So I don't know. This has just been one whole weird year all of a sudden. Like I said, 1 minute we can beat a good team, and we're losing to a crappy team, and then
lose
we're
to you.
struggling again.
But Emilio, you know what? How many teams every year start off like this? You get them teams that come out the gate, usually the same teams too. They come out the gate just raising hell. Then by week 8, 9, and 10, all of a sudden they look a little shaky, and it gets worse. And then those teams that haven't struggled in the beginning, all of a sudden they start coming on. Sometimes too late. But they be making a run for it. Maybe we're just slow starters this year.
Yeah, you know. Just hopefully it's just more, like I said, our schedule does get lighten up a little bit. I mean, we only played 3 teams that are over 500 at this point.
Has it been that many? I thought we just played. Oh yeah, we lost. Well, I forgot about the Cardinals. Who else?
Yeah,
we played 2 teams.
No, it's actually the Rams.
Cardinals. Who else?
Cardinals, and there's one more team. There's 3 teams that are over 500. I can't remember the other one. There's one more.
Oh, Packers. Packers.
We already played the Packers.
No, I mean, as far as teams we played this year over 500, we lost to all of them.
Well, that too. But
except for the
I'm
Rams.
just saying the ones that are left. Everybody that's left has a losing record.
You're talking looking forward.
That's the other one.
Yeah,
looking forward. There's only 3 teams left that are over 500. So at this point, we actually got a chance to maybe just lose 2 out of those 5. So yeah, we can go 5-2, and we should be good. Maybe, hopefully.
Emilio, remember the year at the end of 2017? Did you think the 49ers are going to win? Remember everybody said, 49ers could win out. Remember Jimmy G first came? 49ers could win out. I said, man, come on, man. You know the 49ers ain't going to run the board between now and then. See, look who we got to play, man. We got the Jaguars. We got the Titans. Jags was tough that year. We got the Titans. They fighting for that situation. We got the Rams coming up. Come on, man. Talk to yourself. And they did. They ran the board, and in fine fashion. Emilio, if the 49ers go 12-5 this year, I'm going to have to make a promise to eat this football right here, man. And I'll be glad to eat it, too. I'll put salt. I'll put some barbecue sauce on it.
5-2, so that's different. If we went out, that's a whole different story. You're pushing your luck there. I said if we go 5-2 for the rest of the season, I give you that. You're pushing your luck there. I don't know about all that. There's a possibility we can, but like I said, we have to play like we did on Sunday. Every game from here on in. If on Monday, how we played on Monday, we
can't get no injuries.
Then we got a shot. No, but
you know what? 5-2.
We got a shot to go 5-2.
Yeah, that won't get you into the playoffs. So you got to go 12-5.
10-7.
I don't think you're gonna make it. I think 10-7 won't do it. Look how good the Cowboys are playing. Great football. I suspect the Cardinals will not stay down the whole time. Rams are probably going to rebound in a minute. Cam Newton says that the Panthers are back. Who else is in the race? Anyway, you looked at the teams. You only got 8 spots, right?
Well, it's you got the Vikings, you got the Panthers. It's actually a few teams. Like as they said, we're only half a game out. We got a chance to beat the teams that are up there. We play the.
Are the Bengals?
I know we play the Vikings.
Are the Bengals in the NFC? Bengals in the AFC? Yeah. You know what?
No, they're in the AFC. No.
you know, okay, we'll see. Well, you know, this is a subject we'll revisit in about 2 or 3 weeks because then we'll have a clear picture because the 49ers should be over 500. I don't know, but they could be like, they could have their 8th win by then, 8-4. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we'll see.
I'm just saying, all we got to do is play like we did on Monday. And we got a good shot to get in the playoffs. And then after that, we don't know, anything else can go on. It don't matter, like I said. It's just,
hey, ain't nobody guaranteed nothing.
Don't play crappy football. No, they not, like I said, but we got a good shot. If we keep playing like we played on Monday, we got a good shot.
They look determined and focused. Yeah.
So.
I'm just worried about the right side of the line, Emilio. I don't know about, I don't know if the rookie can hold it down. He's going to get hurt. And then we got to calm Compton because we're going to see a better pass rush in the weeks ahead. And Josh Allen this weekend's going to be a pain in the neck. I don't know. If he go around the right side.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, the tackle, the edge rusher, or should I say the linebacker from the Jags.
Oh, okay. I was like, Josh.
That boy.
I was like, you got me confused with the Bills. I was like, what, Josh Allen? I said, we're playing the Bills.
So funny you mentioned that. Josh Allen killed Josh Allen in that game too.
Yeah, no,
that's the first time that's ever happened.
I was watching that game a little bit. I said, oh, Josh Allen threw an interception to Josh Allen. I said, what? And I looked. I said, oh, the good defender's named Josh Allen. I said, oh.
Man, look at this, man. We gotta go. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna look for you Friday. Right. And WL is an option this year. Or points. All right, fam.
I know we should win this game coming up, but yeah, you have a great night.
I know.
You have a great night. All right.
Thanks, fam. Night.
All right.
And let's see who. There's it's that man who lives off of over-the-counter drugs. It's Casey.
That's not the only thing, Ronbo. I also enjoy Mexican food and tequila. And...
You can always define a man by his appetites and tastes. Casey, I'm impressed. You're a man of. I mean, you're a guy I like to pattern my own behavior behind.
Much appreciated, Ronbo. All right. Anyway, I also am a man of. I like to drink alkaline water. I like to add that. To
alkaline water. Casey.
Yeah.
Please tell me.
Shout out my boy, Dr. Staby.
Please tell me you enjoy the Napa Valley situation. Get in a limo and just ride down through there, and at the end of the day, have to be poured out of the car into a glass and set on your front porch. Oh, I love that tour. Oh. I love wine. Give me a red, man.
No, you know what? I'm not a wine guy, Ronbo. I don't know why people would drink wine when they can drink sangria or tequila. But...
Oh, you can't drink tequila every day. Well, you could.
Oh, says who? You know what, Ronbo? I'm waiting on this call, and I'm thinking to myself, what's the next ESPN story going to be? Is it going to be like, here we've got Ronbo Sports on with us. Ronbo, what do you think it's going to take for the Rams to beat the 49ers?
Wait. That question would be, what do you think it's going to take the Rams to beat the 49ers? Is that what you said? I'd love to answer that question, Casey. First of all, let me get one thing straight. As long as Matt McVay is in Los Angeles and Kyle Shanahan's in San Francisco, this is what you need to get used to. This is never going to change. Kyle could bring a high school team in there. If he's coached them up for a week, they will beat McVay, and they will beat him convincingly. Of course, at that point, the whole ESPN crew will be laying on the floor laughing. But I'll be serious, Casey. I'm telling you, there's something wrong.
Did you know that the Rams have Von Miller, Ronbo?
Yes. Name some other names. The who's who of football. Name some other people that Tampa Bay doesn't have.
Ronbo, did you know that the Rams have OBJ?
Isn't that special? Straight money. Ooh, and you left the guy out.
They even have Jalen Ramsey, Ronbo.
you left the guy out. You forgot. All world. Matt. What is his name? His name is Stafford. Hey, they said, well, the Rams have picked up Stafford, man. Everybody's in trouble now. Okay, well,
Yeah.
everybody's not in trouble. All everybody.
Casey, they're in the 5th seed now, Ronbo.
We can't laugh too hard. We're not even in the 7th seed. Hey, but Casey, does anybody know who the Rams are playing next?
I don't care. I thought that was funny.
Oh, they got a bye week. They got a bye week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Niners can make the playoffs, especially with the Saints and the Panthers there right now.
The Saints 4-4. Casey, here's the thing: if we win this week, you realize we'll be like 2 games behind in the win column with the Rams. We'll be 5-5. The Rams are 7-3. Anything can happen. We get to play them one more time. Casey's table will be set. Yeah. The 49ers and the Rams playing this final game. Whoever wins this game will commit. They will forward into the playoffs.
They really need to win convincingly though this week. Like they need to look really good again because that's a long season, man.
I know. 17 weeks. People are going to get hurt, Casey.
They're going to run into the Titans late in the season, and if they don't streak a few weeks, if they don't streak a few wins here together,
I forgot about the Titans.
But hopefully, the plan is to beat the Jaguars and then go into Thanksgiving with a great attitude, and then get back to
Casey, you brought me back down to earth. I forgot about the Titans. That team, and even without Derrick Henry, they seem to know that defense.
That's a good thing, though, right?
I'm so glad about that. No. With Derrick Henry, it was already over. We don't need to play and not get anybody hurt. Just phone it in. All right, guys, look, we give up. What? No, we're not coming.
Is Josh Norman still even on the Niners? Did they waive him?
Yeah, he's still on the Niners.
Okay.
Yeah, I know why you're asking though, because it's like the way he's playing. Drake Kirkpatrick was gone though.
Well, I just don't want people to have to make some real major business decisions in Week 16 or whatever it is, Ronbo. So just glad Derek's not out there, and maybe the 49ers maybe they'll run the table, and maybe maybe the way Jimmy's playing, if they keep getting Elijah and Jeff and Deebo, they could get it going, man.
As long as Deebo doesn't get hurt, if George Kittle stays on the field I think
the
anything
real
is
thing
possible.
Is they just got to get their foot in the door. They just got to get into the playoffs. If they get into the playoffs, they could have enough experience behind them to stab it out. Maybe
that means they will have figured it out.
Packers or something.
Casey, nobody will want to play the 49ers
and then if they
in the
face
first
the Packers,
round.
then they'll get into the Super Bowl again. So
the Packers are beating this team twice. You know what? They got guys hurt. A couple of guys. One of them might not be back. That really they got to have. But their Packers are tough.
It's a fun season, right? Because there's not like one team that's. The Cardinals are probably the most complete team.
Injuries
are
killing them.
Yeah.
But you're right.
Yeah, there's not. You know what? And I think the Patriots are going to do really well too. I think the Patriots and the Titans will get to the AFC Championship, or like the Ravens.
And wouldn't that be funny? Casey, think about that for a minute. Yeah. Remember the things we talked about before the season started? In anybody's wildest imagination, did they think that Belichick was going to get rid of Cam Newton, get Mac Jones in, and do well? Nobody would have. Everybody would have laughed.
He's a great coach. He really he knows how to win games.
He doesn't have the greatest.
He just loves to coach football. I don't know what else he does. I don't think he has a dog or much else. But
no, he does. I saw his dog on that preseason. He's got a big floppy-faced dog too. It's funny. But they got Kendrick. They got Kendrick Bourne, and then N'Keal Harry. They don't even surround Jones with a lot of great talents. And look at them.
Yeah.
The defense is playing great.
But with good ball control and a good defense, you
can do that. They don't even have that great of a run game. It's okay. Football's tough, Casey. It doesn't make sense. We're gonna go. Let me see it Friday, okay?
It's a crazy season, huh?
It's gonna get crazier too.
All right. Appreciate you, Ronbo. Have a great night, man.
Appreciate you, Casey. All right. Talk to you Friday. Hey, Alice. Ellis and the squad. Ellis and the squad. Ellis may be working with the squad right now.
Yo.
Hey, Ellis. You ready to go?
What's up, Ronbo? That was quick.
Yeah, you know, we
get
moving right along
in?
tonight. Been moving the line right along real quick. I mean, it's been good tonight.
Okay.
But Ellis, you know, I mean, the subject matter tonight is it worth risking Elijah Mitchell against the Jags when we may have some other guys capable of running the ball that we should probably stay with? Or maybe, Ellis, your option might be you put Ellis amongst the 3 running backs you're going to suit up, but just tell them, sit down, you're going to play tonight only if necessary. Yeah, that might be the thing to do. And make Trey and Jeffrey Wilson Jr., who's very capable of handling this situation, you know?
Yeah.
And then Fred Warner, of course, and you know the questions about him. But go ahead.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't. I haven't even, I literally called in. I didn't even see a notification from the show.
Oh, okay.
And I just happened to click on my YouTube, and I seen you live, and I said, what the hell? I didn't get a notification. So
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, I'm concerned about Elijah Mitchell. Kyle says he's going to play him this weekend, or he may play him this weekend. You know, he just got that procedure on his broken finger. And he didn't work out today.
Oh,
but
he already got it?
Yeah. He got it yesterday.
He already got the surgery on it?
He got it done yesterday, yeah. And you know the funny thing about it is, Ellis, that boy's been playing in pain all year. That's a tough brother. Boy. He ain't got over.
That's that Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that Louisiana.
Oh,
yeah,
my
all
God.
that. Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, shout out to the Noya, man. That's where my family, I got a lot of family from out there, man.
My grandmother's from there. I still remember how she used to cook that food way too spicy. Y'all don't know what's good. That eat that up. Put a little water in it if it's hurting you that bad.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Instant cardiac arrest.
But anyway, I'm not sure if I want to play him, Ellis. So you think it's a good idea to play him this weekend, though, against the Jags?
If I'm being honest, no. If I'm thinking about the bigger picture and I'm thinking about, the long haul, I'm saying no. I would give him who we play the next 2 games. We got the Jags and who else?
Yeah, we got the Jags this coming up Sunday, and then you got the Vikings, and I believe the Hawks are in the mix in there.
I would leave him.
I
would leave him out between now and then. I mean, the Vikings game actually we might need him because Vikings are they're kind of battling right now. They're not looking to underwhelming. They look actually looking decent. So it would be nice to have him there. But I was already saying that to let him rest and just get Trey, Jeff, and man, we got use Chet that can play running back, and then throw Deebo in there again, give him 7-8 yards in the back. 7-8 carries in the backfield, and let Trey and Jeff Wilson do the rest of the dirty work. I mean, Jeff Wilson he'll mess around and bust for like 150 yards easily.
I know. That's why I got full faith too.
Even though he just got back. So I mean, I honestly would do that for this game just to give Elijah some healing time. I know they can wrap his hand up real good. You only need, you can put a couple of your fingers, together. You don't really need all your hand, all your fingers necessarily, carrying a running back. You just need your arms.
Because you're going to tuck it into
you need to be able to protect the ball a little bit.
Yeah, you're right.
So he's got So it's kind of up in the air. It just depends on what Elijah wants to do. But I mean, ultimately, Kyle's going to make the final decision because I would be interested in him coming for the long haul.
He ain't gonna say I don't feel like playing, Coach. He'll never say it.
No, he's been playing through injuries, man. Like we all know throughout this whole season. Even still, he's still probably healing up from the bruised ribs, what have you. And he had the abductor earlier in the.
I mean,
is that an abductor?
You mean in preseason? He was hurt there.
Preseason.
He came in immediately, got his ribs got crashed. The boy don't care. He just wraps it up. He's like a small version of George Kittle. He''ll wrap it, put some duct tape on it, and go. And do a good job.
And I'll take it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he still plays with it. He doesn't play like a guy that's hurt or act like a guy that's hurt either. You know what I mean? He still plays, to win. And that's just an honorary, that's just an honorary thing about him. And I'm really glad that we got him. So I would let him sit a week at least, but I'm good with him coming and playing as long as he feels comfortable enough. They just got to make sure they protect their hand. I mean, you got guys that play in casts and hand casts and all kind of stuff. Back in the day, and even now, they got certain guys that will play with certain injuries and stuff like that because it's not really that serious,
that's
and
the
they
way
can
you
still
do.
protect them. Yeah, I'm telling you. So.
See, I just don't want him to get erased to the point where he just can't even function anymore. Because he'll play. Coach, Elijah, you feel like going? Get Coach, come on, man. You're talking. I'm Elijah. Come on, Coach. You know I want to play. Well, you're not playing. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put this load on this week on. I would tell him to. I really would. You're not playing. You are doing poorly, Elijah. Don't hate me, but you're not playing this week. All right? Yeah. So.
Yeah, me too, fam. I would give him a week off at least, fam. It's the Jags, and like I said, Trey Sermon is I think he's locked and loaded. I think he's hungry. I think he's chomping at the bit, foaming at the mouth, and that would be good to get the young, our other young rookie in there to get some, some snaps,
some burn,
and just incorporate Jeff Wilson, get Kyle Juszczyk, and put Deebo in there. Give Deebo about 7-8 carries. Give Kyle Juszczyk, maybe about 5 to 7 or more. And then let Jeff Wilson and Trey Sermon do the rest, fam.
Because I got all faith in Jeff Wilson. I'm like you. You put Jeff Wilson, even if Elijah wasn't here, I got Jeff Wilson back. Let's go. That dude, man. I don't know how he should feel a little better this week. This is week 3 since he's been back. He should be ready.
And who was this Josh Allen kid that the Jags got? Is he a corner or what's his position? What does he play? I keep hearing this Josh Allen.
Is a guy, we was arguing before we picked up Nick Bosa. Josh Allen is that terrorizing dude coming off the edge, and if he comes around the right side, we got problems. Jalen may be able to deal with him a little better, but man, Tom Compton, he'll come through Tom Compton all day. So
is Jalen all right?
Yeah, Jalen, they say he's
all right?
He was limited in practice today. It's not serious, whatever it was, and he might be able to recover and play this weekend.
Okay.
So,
well, then that's good. That's good because as long as we got him, then we'll be able to, absorb whatever that pressure is coming from that guy, Josh Allen, because I kept hearing about him. So I was thinking, man, who's this guy? Clearly, he plays on the defense.
People was arguing about whether we should draft him or Nick. That boy could. Josh Allen be coming around that curve, Ellis. Man, oh man.
Yeah.
Ellis, but we gonna go.
Yeah.
Hey, Ellis, I'm gonna see you Friday, and you know how we do.
Yes, indeed, brother Ronbo. Appreciate it. The platform as always, man. Shout out to the United Faithful.
Thanks, man.
Shout out to production, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. And I only got one of the squad with me tonight. I got Ejani with me.
Ejani? Hey, Johnny! All right.
Yeah.
You put it on? Go ahead, put it on.
Peace and love. Yeah, I'll put her on real quick.
Ejani, where you at?
Hello?
Hey, Johnny. How you doing?
Hi. Good.
Well, Johnny.
Hi, well, how are you doing?
Johnny, you know how good we do. After we win ball games, Johnny, it's all about peaches and cream. Johnny, what is your favorite food?
I don't really know what's my favorite food.
Because, a lot of times when I call, you guys are having pizza. How do you feel about pizza?
I love pizza.
You see, I knew it. See, I could tell. And what is your favorite topping on pizza? You like the mushroom? You like the sausage? You like everything they got to put on a pizza? What's your favorite?
Pineapple. But
you like pineapple?
My dad's tacos the best.
Ah! See, that's what I'm talking about. Tacos and pizza. That's what I'm feeling like right now. The combination of the two. It's a great week, Johnny. We're winning. We're winning against the Rams. How do you feel about the Rams?
I love our team.
There you go. That's a nice answer. Johnny is a person who's not going to offend anybody. She just says, I love our team. She has no hate in her. Hey, Johnny, you're just wonderful. Listen, we'll be celebrating next weekend, too. So you go ahead and take good care of your dad, because we all love him, all right? And we'll talk to you later, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Good night.
Thank you, Ronbo.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Night.
Bye, Johnny.
All right, family. Peace and love.
Peace
Appreciate
and
you.
love, Ellis. Talk to you Friday.
Hit that like Friday.
Thanks, man. And is we doing this? As I said last week, this week's game plan should be to run that rock. We did that, huh? Yeah. But at least 30. And our defense has to keep improving week to week. They will, too. As long as Ward, if we get Kwaski T back, too, now all of a sudden the defense is melded together. I'm not saying take Hufanga out. I still want him out there because Kwaski T, let him take breaks. Because the more he plays, the more susceptible he is to getting hurt. Because the guy's great, but he's going to get hurt. Let Hufanga get in there and get some snaps. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Ronbo.
Tony, it's a fun week. Normally we're not having a good time. So I thought while we can have a good time, we'd better. So I'm just loving this week. But I'm concerned. Tony, you're the coach now. Elijah Mitchell just got out of the hospital. I went and picked him up and brought him home, right? If you're the coach. And he's got his finger, and they got a steel, I think they put a rod in his finger or something. And you can still grip the football because that's what a running back does. He's going to tuck it away. So he's probably can still hold on to that ball. But I don't need him getting hit on that hand again. I don't need him sustaining any more injuries. I'm playing the Jaguars. Tony, are you playing Elijah Mitchell this weekend?
No.
See?
Put him on ice.
Yeah. We got big fish to fry.
Don't forget, you got Jeff Wilson Jr. and Juwan Jennings. So you can rotate those blokes in and out.
Wait. Jennings is a wide receiver. Yeah, you mean Jeffrey Wilson Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Trey Sermon? Yeah. Those are the only guys left. The other guys are hurt. Jennings is playing, though.
But I think the most important thing is how many plays did we do on the first drive? Was it
we were out
18
there all
19?
day. What did we take, 11 minutes? My God, that was long. Man, that drive was long.
I mean, and I don't want to, make you feel like I'm big noting you or anything like that, but you were calling for that a while back and, holding on to the ball and making their defense tired.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a critical part of that first drive. And if you can keep on doing that and just keep rotating people in and out.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, confusion reigns supreme. You know what I mean? You can still use. You got use check. You got Dwelly. You got
And although I'm mad at Dwelly for that penalty he got the other day, I think he killed a great run. But yeah, Dwelly's solid though. And we don't have a weak, even Charlie Warner. We've got tight ends now that could go out there and represent the 49ers. Tony, we're a beat-you-up team. We're physical. We're tough guys. And that's why Drake Kirkpatrick was sent packing. He's
that
not
was
a tough
our
guy.
identity. That's how we got to the Super Bowl. Run the ball, smash mouth football. Yeah, and when you've got the opportunity, boom, touchdown. Throw it. You don't have to throw it. I mean, we were doing the complete opposite.
It worked Sunday to a formula. 40 times, Jimmy got to the red zone, popped a couple of touchdown passes. I mean, it doesn't get that was textbook. It doesn't get any better than that.
That's right.
11-minute drive.
Shanahan's known for that type of play. He doesn't need. I mean, we've got the guy waiting in the wings, Trey Lance, but with that type of playbook and the way we play the game against the Rams, you don't need Jimmy to throw 60-yard bombs and 50-yard bombs. We've got the personnel to do it differently.
Hey, Harbaugh did the same thing. Why give the defense any break? Have their tongue hanging out, Tony. After 6 or 7 minutes on that field, that defense is screaming to get off the field, but they can't because they're out of gas. And the 49ers are still running sweeps and running stretch runs. And you know how difficult it is for a defensive lineman to keep hustling from side to side and run all the way back to the line of scrimmage on every snap? It's brutal. You know
exactly.
This. It's hilarious.
And what happens when they get tired, Ronbo? They make mistakes. And that's when you capitalize. So
Perfect.
I mean, I think the last three games are going to be the hardest ones, but the rest of them, I think we should do all right. If Kyle Shanahan doesn't decide to change or revert back to what he was doing before.
I hope you're right. And I hope you learned a lesson this past week. But Kyle wanted to run 40 times. When Aaron Donald's on the other side of the field, Tony, you don't give him an opportunity. This is what the Hawks insist on trying to do. They continue to try to challenge. And Russell Wilson, I think that's why he got injured this year. Still messing around with Aaron Donald. Run the ball, Hawks. Donald will kill you. That's what he does.
And Kittle, I loved it when Kittle pancaked, what's his name, the guy they just got.
Von Miller.
What's his name, Ronbo?
Von Miller.
Von Miller, yeah. I loved it when he pancaked Von Miller. That would have given him a bit of a shock.
It pissed him off,
and
though, Tony.
DJ Jones.
Did you see what Miller did later? He took one of our guys and just slung him to the side like a piece of meat.
And I think one play in that game that not everyone's overlooked, but I think was very important was the DJ Jones tackle, because if that guy got around DJ Jones,
he's got green grass.
The score was 21-7. There was nothing but green grass behind him, and it would have been 21-14. I mean, that was a TD saving tackle. That one. Right. That was brilliant.
He got all kind of praise for that too. They're still giving him praise.
Yeah. 300-pound man versus a lightweight, and he got him. You know?
And that's amazing in itself.
Hats off to him.
I can't guarantee you.
He was so proud of himself too.
But that's how dialed in and intense the 49ers were in this game. Unlike they have been in some other games, the 49ers had that game face on from the beginning, Tony, and they took it all the way to the fourth quarter. We will not be denied. I don't care if you're the Rams. We don't care who's on your team. We're winning this game. And that's the attitude. You could see it in their eyes the whole time. I was loving it.
And not just that. That is a game, like a team-building tackle. Like, that just uplifts the whole team. And, let's go,
Started with Jimmy Ward, Tony.
Tackles like that, plays like that, Oh,
Fires up the whole team.
I mean, you've been an advocate of his since day dot,
Mm-hmm. So, as long as you got that the people want to say, 49ers don't have any leaders out there to keep them inspired to play inspired football. And I said, you know what? A lot of guys can do that by what DJ Jones did. If I'm on that team, Tony, all I do is look at that dude. Yes. Look what DJ did. What am I doing?
That's right.
That's all I need. Yeah.
That inspires the whole team.
See.
And you don't want DJ Jones walking. Look, man, I'm 300 pounds. I got him. You can't catch it.
as he's sitting there munching on a lunchbox full of nothing but chicken wings and drumsticks. Tell you what, come Friday, man. I'm gonna tell you what I'll be looking for you. We're gonna be make some predictions. All right.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to all the truck drivers out there again as well. And catch you in the next chapter, brother.
Looking forward, Tony. Have a great day, fam.
Thanks, mate.
It's Tony, part of the trucking bunch. We got some great trucking guys. Hey, T-Flow.
Wow. Not 15.
What up, Ronbo?
T-Flow, man, we're sitting up here having a good time this week. Hopefully this week will run into next week, too. We can continue to have a good time for a couple of weeks in a row. We've not done that since the beginning of the season, right? So, you're looking at, that Rams game. And T-Flow, nobody's going to tell me. Everybody was worried about that game. Come on, man. The Rams got everybody they need to beat everybody. We got their ass. And the reason we did is because we ran the ball. And Elijah Mitchell, who just got a procedure done on his finger, I'm thinking, are you going to play him this weekend, or do you go ahead and let Trey Sermon and Jeffrey Wilson Jr. handle that run game, and we'll be okay with that? What would be your decision on that? And Fred Warner's struggling a little bit. Are you concerned?
Well, first of all, we'll start with the victory. Because I'm pretty sure 98% wanted us to win. But
you think so?
All of us were saying
Rams got a lot of fans,
we haven't won in 2 years.
Oh, we bet.
Yeah. We haven't won at home in 2 years.
Yeah.
This year, we're
392
getting
days.
blown out, right? This year, we're getting blown out at home. Rams they only have 2 losses, so I'm pretty sure we all expected them to get their butts whipped because last time they played at home, we got embarrassed. Last time we played at home. And that was with Colt McCoy.
Yeah.
Right? But that was with a backup, Colt McCoy, we got embarrassed. So, you know what? I'm pretty sure it had to be with Jed York, you know. No, not Jed York, John York coming in and say, hey, look, I don't like what's going on. I'm listening to all my fans. You know, they're saying, hey, there needs to be a shakeup within the organization. So I'm coming down and I'm talking to you, Kyle Shanahan, and John Lynch. Look, I'm a billionaire. I can just fire you like that. So, you know, and not only that, I can just probably say, I could probably throw some bad names and make you all look bad. So you better step up. And I'm pretty sure they stepped up. But other than that, like, Elijah Mitchell shouldn't play because he's been injured. He's been injury riddled this whole
year,
season.
All year.
So why chance to make that finger even more damage than what it is? Because think about it, you play football, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Once they find a weakness on that, don't you think the defense is going to try to break that hand even more?
They're going to try to grip it. They're going to try to swipe at the ball. They're going to try to take it out of his hands. The finger's in jeopardy that whole time. They're probably going to wrap it up real good, but still the risk is there.
But if they wrap it up, you need your fingers to hold the ball.
Well, you know, if you wrap 2 together, you could still work because the way a back is going to hold the ball. Yeah, but then
again,
it's still risky though.
Yeah, because we know how it is when you play sports. Once you find a weakness, we're going to go after that knee. We're going to go after that ankle. We're going to go after that broken finger. We're going to go instead of strip the ball. We're going to try to strip that finger. That's what we're trying to do. So
I wonder
he
which
shouldn't
hand
play.
it is,
He
though.
should rest. Yeah, we don't know what hand it is, but we should rest. We got running backs that need to be played. You know, we got to really see what Trey Sermon's about because he has been playing pretty good when he had opportunities. Hopefully, what's going on with Jermichael Hasty?
Ankle. D-Flow, running backs, if you play running backs with the 49ers, it's not if you're going to get hurt. It's when are you going to get hurt and how serious is it going to be? You know, all our backs go down. That's why you need 6 or 7 with the 49ers.
I have never thought of it, but I don't know why. Like from the get-go, I was like, we shouldn't get Frank Gore, but I think we should get Frank Gore just so he can teach the running backs of how to stay healthy. Look at this, man. He's been in the league for almost 15 odd years? Almost
at
20?
least. And he wants to play right now, D-Flow. He said, man, if a team, a contender calls me, I'm coming back. I'll screw this fight, you know, because Frank's getting ready.
Because
he's getting
not only that, we saw what was the wide receiver we got last year?
Juwan Jennings? No, not Jennings.
No, from the trade.
Wait a minute. Emmanuel Sanders? No, wait a minute.
Yeah, E-Man. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Emmanuel Sanders. We saw what he did to the wide receivers to that young core. If we get Frank Gore teaching these running backs of how to stay healthy, how to prep their body, I don't see why not try to get him right now just so he can teach these young running backs of how to stay healthy, what to eat. Because Frank, he was a hard-nosed runner. And look at all the years he's been going. And, we're not really like a power running. We're more of a zone. We don't really run in between the tackles as much. But Frank Gore did.
We're not north-south running, but I know what you mean, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the longevity Frank the Tank has been going. So he could probably teach him a few things of how to stay healthy.
And Frank was a north-south runner, so that even speaks volumes for him not getting hurt. And you're now north-south runner. You get immediate and sudden impact. That'll
with the big uglies.
Yeah.
He's going heads up with the big uglies.
And that's scary.
And the linebackers. So, they got to teach him. And as for, I am kind of disappointed with Fred Warner because I don't know if he just did it for the paycheck, you know. And after that, once he got his paycheck, he kind of slacked off. We got to do what we did to George Kittle, be like, hey, all that big money, you're not really scoring touchdowns. And now look at all of a sudden, he's on a 2-game scoring touchdowns. George Kittle, and it's
I
the
don't know
same
about
thing.
Fred, though. Fred, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I got a feeling when Dre Greenlaw went out, Fred started having seemingly more issues, right? And then Kwaski T, I think Fred is trying to overcompensate. You can't play everybody's position. You need to just play your position, line them up like you do, but continue to be Fred Warner. With Dre Greenlaw out there, Fred knows Dre's got his back. I don't know if he has the same faith in Alshar, and Hufanga. Hufanga's good, but he's a new guy. He's a rookie. So Fred's probably out there trying to
Hufanga's good for the box. Like
yeah,
he's good for strong safety, not free because he's too slow to play the pass.
But see, that's the thing.
We
Fred's
all know
out
that.
there. Fred's out there trying to keep an eye on everything, and he needs to let those guys do their thing. He ain't got to worry about Kwaski. He ain't got to worry about Dre. But he needs it, Fred, man. Just take care of Fred's job. You line him up, and everything else will take care of itself. But don't start lacking on your spot. And then we got real trouble. I got a feeling that might be part of it.
I don't know what it is. That could be it. He has way too much on his plate because then again, that you are right. There's a Greenlaw's been out, but Alshire is a good linebacker. He's been doing a lot of good plays.
So he can just let that alone.
Yeah, so I can't really say it's the Greenlaw effect of like him not there because he's doing everything what Greenlaw has been doing. And not only that, he's been tackling. He hasn't been missed. And I think the first game he missed a couple of tackles, like his ankles, Greenlaw.
Mm-hmm.
But Alshire, he's been stepping it up. He's been hitting. He's been covering. He's been doing all that. So I really don't know what it is. Like I just hope that it's not for the paycheck that he got. I just hope that since he got a brand new paycheck, where I'm set already. Like I don't really need to do it. I just need to make sure I don't hurt.
That's a Jalen Ramsey, OBJ. Certain guys you can tell. AB, you can tell certain guys have a lavish lifestyle, and that's what they live for. Fred is a football player. You know what I'm saying? I don't think for a moment. I think Fred is just having a few bad weeks. I think he's gonna snap out of it soon. Maybe even this weekend.
I don't know what it is, but we just need him to be that dog again. Because so far he's been quiet. Because during the last game, during that Josh Norman penalty, he should have stepped up in Josh Norman's face, but he didn't. So I don't know what's going on. Like he's supposed to be the captain of the team, and like he wasn't there.
But I tell you what, though, T-Flow, if I'm Shanahan or D'Amico, I tell Josh, look, Josh, man, we got you in here because you are a veteran, all right? What you look like out there today was a second or third year player. Don't get mad, man. Just sit down and listen. I'm telling you right now, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm telling you. The rest of those youngsters are looking at you, and you go set that kind of example? Oh, I'd be mad as hell. Oh, he would have been. Josh Norman would have hated me by the time he left that room. I would have chewed his ass off. Oh, man. Pissed me off so bad.
But also, too, as a captain, Fred Warner, remember Fred Warner is supposed to be the leader out there.
You see,
he should have been there in front of his face. Hey, look, I know you're just here on your 1 year deal. Look, this is my team right here. I'm the captain. You don't do stuff like this.
T-Flow, he didn't see it.
He didn't do none of that.
He didn't see that. Tavon seen it, and Tavon acted like a real vet. He went over there, and Josh was throwing his hand out his face and getting mad. I said, Josh, man, get a grip. What are you doing? Oh, I was mad.
And that's when Fred Warner should have stepped in and put his captain foot down. That's the reason why you're a captain. It's to put your players in check, to make sure they're supposed to do what they're supposed to do. Do the game plan. Put your emotions on check.
Josh is older than Fred. I got to tell you, if anybody else other than Josh Norman do that, I agree. Fred should be all over him. That's But Josh Norman, no. Josh Norman has a police Josh Norman. He was way out of line. And 32, 3 years old, come on, man, you need to get yourself together. That's him. But everybody else, I agree. Fred does have to assert his authority out there. But we're going to see.
Yeah, you have to show everybody what. Look, he earned that seat on that uniform.
Yeah.
So when he speaks, it doesn't matter if you're a veteran or a rookie. Yeah. Anybody who wears that C logo on that jersey should be respected.
I agree.
And and should know their role. Like, look, all right, the captain's talking to me. I got to shut up because you know what? There's a reason why he was a captain. It doesn't matter if you're a vet. Every vet should know you should always respect that captain.
Well, that's true, but I not see Josh Norman do that again. All right, fam. But tell you what, I want to see you Friday, and we're going to predict what's going to happen, and we got to be careful what we say. What are bad luck on us? All right, fam.
All right. I'm just hoping for another winning streak, man, because
we need one.
I miss those.
I miss
those.
It'll be all right.
All right,
be ready to go.
Fam, have a good one.
You too, T-Flo. Night, fam. Oh, God. So, fam, I'm going to tell you what, I'm not sure what's going on now, but I'll tell you what, let's see what's got here. Okay. You got Eric? All right. Hey, Eric, come on in, man. Rick.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead, Eric.
Nothing. So what's the situation today?
Yeah, tonight I'm concerned about Elijah Mitchell, who just got his finger fixed yesterday. You know, the doctors put something in there. I think they put a rod in there to keep his finger right and everything. But, you know, I don't know. Kyle's talking about him playing this weekend. And I understand Kyle's, from where he sits, Kyle's saying, listen, this guy does exactly what I need from a running back to do. And if he can play this weekend, he's going to play. So I'm thinking, Kyle. That kid's been playing injured all season long. We're playing the Jags. We're not taking them lightly, but you still got capable guys. As long as you got Jeffrey Wilson Jr., Trey Sermon's going to be out there to spell him. I think you'll be fine. If Wilson Jr. gets 20 carries, you know he can do it. I think he might be in shape by now. If not, Trey Sermon can go in there and spell him. Let's let him this is just my thought. Let Elijah dress down, but only come in if necessary. Eric, I'm thinking, you know, and also, are you thinking that Fred Warner, is he going to be okay? Those are the two things we're running through tonight.
Well, with the Elijah Mitchell team, I think you're right. Yeah, he should sit. We're playing the Jags, and we're not playing, you know, a super tough team. Although you need to treat them like they are, because obviously we've been trash all season. You know, you got to keep that same mindset. You know, you did with the Rams and bring it into this week. But let's be completely honest. Last game, I think we only averaged like 3 yards a carry. I believe it was something around there. It wasn't all like. No, versus the Rams.
But
we only averaged like 3 yards
I kept talking about that. 3.7. I was scared, Eric. I said, oh, man, they're going to shut down the run, and then we really got a problem. Because everything Kyle Shanahan wants to do, it stems from that run. And if we can't run, we got a problem, right? 3.7.
Yeah.
That's excellent. What happened?
Yeah, and it's that thing where they just kept running the ball and they wore out the defense. And the fact that they just keep, you know, they switched it up. You know, they did Deebo and they did Jeff Wilson Jr. You know, they switched everything up when, you know, Elijah Mitchell was the main back. So this is the Jags. This is not the Rams, you know. So let Elijah, let him rest. Obviously, you know, he's a rookie. You know, he's not your bell cow back. You know,
5'10".
We got the guys. You know, exactly. We got the guys on this team to hold the rock. You know, we got Kittle, we got Deebo, we got Ayuk, we got Jeff Wilson Jr. You know, we got Trey Sermon. We have those guys. It's not like, and if you really want to get the run game going, throw Trey out there. Although you don't want to hurt him, but you know you can open up more things with Trey out there. But I just think, you know, Elijah doesn't need to be out there for this game. This is the Jags, and who do we play after the Jags?
Vikings.
I don't know. They're an up and down team. They're
you never know which,
somewhat good.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden,
you never know which Vikings team you get to run into.
Exactly.
Eric, did you see that sideline shot of Kirk Cousins and Zimmer? That was not. They were not. You know, they pushed each other, and they weren't. It wasn't those kind of playful pushes because we just did something right. It was like, get out of my face. It was one of those, you know. I couldn't stop laughing.
I see it all over social media. You know, all the Vikings fans, they literally will change their profile to fire Mike Zimmer. It's so funny, you know. And Kirk Cousins isn't even that bad. He's actually pretty decent. And
yeah,
I still don't know why that team isn't that good. You know,
it
they
doesn't
got
make sense, huh?
Adam Thielen.
They've lost some games. I don't know how they
They got
lost.
Dalvin Cook. Yeah, and they lose pretty close games. You know, they've got the position to win, but they can't win it, which is kind of the thing with us right now. You know, we get close, and all of a sudden, you know, we couldn't make it.
But we got blown out a couple of times. The Vikings haven't. I don't know. I'd save him for that game though. You know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Elijah Mitchell.
And then, and then what was the other topic?
Yeah, Fred Warner.
Oh, Fred Warner.
And you know it's so funny because people are concerned about Fred Warner because he's not playing at his standard of excellence. He's a Pro Bowler. He doesn't really look like a Pro Bowler right now, but he's still in the top 10 of linebackers. And you know, we're not complaining. I don't think anybody would say they're complaining, but you want to see, you're worried about Fred because he's not looking exactly like Fred, you know? And as I said, my theory was maybe because Dre Greenlaw's not out there, but what do you think?
Yeah, I just think he's fallen victim to the situation. You know, there was a bunch of injuries, you know, last season.
Eric, did we lose Eric? Eric, maybe. Okay, I think we might have lost Eric. Okay. And I see here, Al says, Ronbo, let's go Niners. Yes, indeed. All right, so, okay, hopefully we can, okay. Hey, Frank. Come on in, Frank. You, Frank. All right. Frank may have fell out. All right. Then I'm going to go, because, like, talking to Imani about pizza made me crazy. You know, there's late night places I'm out to go out and get one. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't talk. See, I really, I should keep several in the freezer. You know, you got pizza houses that'll let you buy it half cooked and you can put it in your own oven, but it never tastes like it. I want that crispness, you know. And no, if you have a pizza oven in your house, good on you, you know. Anyway, fam, I'll see you Friday, and we'll talk more about what's about to happen. And hopefully the 49ers continue to keep this thing going, and you can make that prediction. Meanwhile, have a great night, fam. Thank you for the contribution tonight, fam. I know.